Okay guys, how you doing? I'm really quite busy this week and I haven't seen a game that I could first 15 minute. Friday 13th is out, but the idea of spending another... I did Resident Evil out last, right? I might buy it just to see for my own eyes and play it for fun, but to actually buy it for a first 15-minute video is frivolous to say the least. So instead, what I thought I would do is I would show you another game of sorts that I've got a habit of playing. Now, I know it sounds bad when I say habit, but this is BetStars. It's a website that I'm actually a member of. Now, I started off playing poker, which is here, but when I realised I had a betting element to it, I started doing a little bit of that. Now, I'm not going to go too far into it. This is just a wee... I just want to show you something that I do. Basically, something I do on during the day if I'm bored. Now, as you can see here, I don't know if it won't come up if I press this, right? But my balance at the moment is €103.62. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh my god, this guy's fucking put all that money into his betting app. But I didn't. I only put €10 in. And what I did is I basically won my way up to €103. Now, it's not the first time I've done this, and I actually lost it the first time I done it. But this time I've been a little bit more canny, and I just want to show you how I do it. So, I'll start by showing you my history. And as you can see here, there's wee bets like this. Now it says 1 in 7, that means if you bet €1, you only get 7 cents back. Now, for all intents and purposes, that's a shit bet. Nobody takes those bets, and that's how I've managed to get a decent bit of money. That and betting on the top teams, and I'll show you how. Now, here is an example. You'll see this team here. It's the game's in play. There's 20 minutes to go, and it's 1 in 10, 2-1. Now that, to me, I wouldn't bet on that, right? I've no intentions of putting a bet on just to show you, right? But I wouldn't, right? But if it was, say, 85 minutes and 2-1, and that was 1 in 9, I would consider betting on it. Why? Because they've only got 5, 6 or 7 minutes to score a goal, and very rarely... No, well, it's a 50-50, right? But if you see a 2-0, let's say, with 80 minutes, and there's any kind of odds, then I go for it. And if it's 88 minutes and it's a draw, I go for it, right? Now, I do that as the games are playing when I'm bored, right? Look there, 2-0 and 90 minutes gone, right? Which means they've got 70 minutes to make it back up. But if that was 70 minutes, say, and there was 2 goals, I would consider betting on that for a laugh. Now, we'll go to the daily thing here, and here you can see all the games that there are on tomorrow. Now, where did I have my example for you? Right, now here, this is the Icelandic Women's League, right? But there's a bet here where you notice that if the odds are in double digits here, then this team is not considered to be good enough to win, and they have the short odds here because they don't want you to bet on a good team and win lots of money, so they shorten the odds. Right now, this is a Reykjavik versus Hakur, right? So what I do is have a look at that, then I will go to something like Soccerways and I'll check the table to see if it's worth doing. Now on this occasion you can see that they've only played 6 or 7 games and 5 of them are up on the screen. I don't really think that's a good enough table to say, right, that's a really bad team, even though it probably is, right, but I would leave it. But still, it's a small enough odd that you would think, oh, that might be worth it. And see, here's the thing, most people who bet on stuff, they'll go, oh, that's really crap odds, why would you risk losing €1 to gain just 11 cents, or €10 to gain €1 or whatever, right? But the flip of that is, the chances you winning that are so much more than this here, say, right? Or, wait till we see, like these, £2.95, £2.95, that's the Champions League final. I will probably bet on that anyway, a wee euro just for a laugh, and try and watch the game. But yeah, so like I said, in the past I've used my system, I guess you would call it, of just doing wee bets on sure odds. I've managed to build up a little pot or whatever, and then I've lost it by betting it all on a fucking on a dodgy bet. But this time I've decided, I've actually seen a bet that I know I could have won, but I've had no intentions of losing €100 fucking on it. So basically that €100 has been held, and I'm trying to build up €3. Do you know what I mean? So I won't bet any more than €1 at the moment until I get over 10. It's a difficult one to explain. You would need to see it in practice. If these were all sitting at 80 minutes and 85 minutes, I'd be able to show you. But I'm not going to wait that long. Or sorry, if these were all sitting at 80, 85 minutes. At the moment, as you can see, 75, 72. Once they get to 80 and 85, that's when I start to make value judgments on whether I think I can win it. Now, a prime example was today. I had a bet on Napoli to win their game, and they were going to win. They always were going to win, because it's Italian tables, they're quite a sure thing, especially when you've got a top team against a very, very bottom team, which is what I tend to go for. And they were 3-1 up, and they were 1.02, which meant for €1 you get 2 cents back, right? And I had €100 sitting. I thought, if I bet €100 I could win €2, which is shit money for what you could lose, but it was such a sure thing, and I bottled it, and they won 4-1. But I've no intentions of losing that. Do you know what I mean? My maximum bet at the moment is going to be €1 until I get above 110. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you it, because I'm not buying a game for the first 15 minutes today. I might get Friday 13th, but I don't get any views for the new games because other bigger channels throw them out. So I thought, rather than that, just show you something a wee bit different, something a bit interesting. Leave a comment. Like I says, it's not a gambling thing as much as it is a game for me, and I've spent more money on Outlast 2 than I did on this in the past year. Yeah, leave a comment, let me know what you think. If you'd like to see me in action, I could maybe try and record the bit, but I don't want to waste. I don't want to do it just to show you it, because then that's not the way you should be playing that, but this particular game. You know what I mean? Like, that's 2-1. I'd be waiting for 85 minutes before I'd even worry about that. Do you know what I mean? So I would just switch my phone off and walk away, or switch my computer off and walk away. So yeah, Wednesday, Fear, Friday, Steam Watch, and then on Monday, if there's a decent wee game out, we'll go back to it. Unless you leave a comment. So yeah, till next time guys, something a little bit different. This is Huck. Peace out.